Hi everybody, it's Martina with Exit Realty Associates. It's Thursday, 1 o'clock, another series of my networking. Today is episode number 12.
12, all right.
12, yay! And I have Dan, and he's going to introduce himself and what he does.
I'm Dan Derbes. I own a company called AdvantaClean. AdvantaClean of Lorton, Manassas, and Fredericksburg specifically.
Right here.
The sign, yeah.
It's mirrored for you, but you can figure it out.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So we do specialized cleaning, light environmental services, including air duct cleaning,
Okay.
Water damage mitigation, radon mitigation, and my favorite, mold remediation.
Yeah, I call him the mold specialist.
I am, yeah. That's me, the mold specialist.
Yes, okay, awesome. So tell us, how did you get to this point? What was before and where are you at now?
I'm retired military.
Okay.
So in my military career, I did a lot of stuff with air quality things. If you think about chemical, biological, radiological defense, from germs and all that kind of stuff, it's about cleaning. It's about contaminations and controlling it, and then cleaning it up afterwards. Well, that's the same thing as mold. It's
That's
the same
very
thing.
cool.
Yeah, they're both contaminants. You treat them the same way. So it was a natural progression for me. I looked at a bunch of different ideas, but AdvantaClean was the franchise for me.
Okay.
Because of the way I love the service to customers, because it really helps people, especially people with breathing difficulties.
Right.
I love how they treat me as an owner, we work well together, and I love the support that I get from them too. So it was a great field for something that I would enjoy, something I think is valuable. That's why I joined.
So when did you decide that this company is going to be your next step? When was the decision?
It was about 3 years ago,
Okay.
actually. Yeah, 3 years ago. I'd done a lot of research, and
I feel like I know you much longer.
yeah, right. It has been a while. There's a lot that's happened in 3
Right.
years. It's been a wonderful growing curve and lots of learning experiences along the way. And I've run across some great customers and great people, and have some great employees. I'm really happy with the way it's
So
turned out.
how large is your company?
We employ 10 people.
10 people. We're
Yeah.
outside, so we got some bugs in here.
Yeah, got some background noise too. Yeah, and there's one of my vans now coming up. So
Oh, yeah.
So we're in the middle of a couple projects right now. I employ 10 people, and we offer fast turnaround. So especially for real estate referral
Yeah.
partners, we try to get in there right away, solve the problem,
Awesome.
and get the homeowner going. So
Yeah, we got one of the trucks coming right
Yeah.
here, right now.
yeah, kill the engine.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
So now we can talk again.
Awesome.
Sorry about the background noise.
Thank you. See, he owns the business. He tells the guys what to do. Exactly. That's awesome. Tell us a fun fact, fun story about you.
About me, well, I was thinking about that because you prepped me for the question,
Right.
and this is a pretty serious business, and there's not a whole lot of fun stuff that goes on with it. But for me, the joy of my life is my granddaughter. She's 2 years old, and she's all over the place. She's got so much energy. I'm sure you can relate.
Right.
So she's just a lot of fun, and learning to run and walk and then run and do things for herself and talk and stuff like that. It's just been a wonderful experience,
Yeah.
I certainly enjoyed raising her mom, and now to see her daughter, who's just like her, and perhaps with more energy and
Yeah.
it's been a real pleasure.
I have a fun fact about him that I just found out. He doesn't use his first name as the main name.
Yeah.
So what is your first name?
My first name is Henry,
Okay.
but I go by Daniel for Dan.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, I just figured I just saw the H on his door. I was like, what
What
is
is
that?
that?
Like, that's awesome.
Well, that way I can tell when people call me up and they don't know my real name, so I can tell if they're marketing or whatever.
That's a cool trick. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I had one more question, and I think it just like slipped through my mind. Like,
Okay.
there's just so much noise outside.
Yeah,
It
sorry about that.
No, that's okay. We're outside. We're doing this live. That's what
Live.
happens. What was my question? Well, I don't know.
Well, we do mold remediation. Love to help you out. Love to help your clients out and friends.
Do you
Free estimates.
Do you have any insider tip that you would give to people who don't know much about this kind of business?
The best thing to do is really avoid mold, right? And you can avoid mold by making sure that you control the humidity in your home. So, when you take a shower, run the fan afterwards. When you're cooking, run the exhaust hood on the
Right.
fan. after you wake up in the morning, your bed is got perspiration or whatever on it. Keep the sheets rolled back for about 15-20 minutes, maybe while you shower or something like that, and then make up the bed. So tips like that. Run a dehumidifier in the basement. Basements tend to have higher humidity. Run a dehumidifier in the basement. Keep the relative humidity down below 60%, and you'll have very few problems with mold.
Okay.
And if you have a water leak, fix it right away.
Okay, that sounds good. I actually remember what I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
The location. We're now in Woodbridge.
Yes.
And what locations do you cover?
I cover basically all of Northern Virginia. So yeah, my actual franchise goes from Arlington all the way down to Fredericksburg and includes Manassas. But I have some partners here that we can cover the entire area. So
awesome.
Yeah, anything
Great.
in Virginia.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Martina. I appreciate it. Thanks
I'm so glad I could have you here. You're awesome. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity. It's been great, and good luck to you guys. I hope you don't find mold, but if you do, give us a call at AdvantaClean.
Yeah, you're definitely the guy to call to. I really telling you, he's the guy. Next week, I will have Robyn. She's my dear friend, and she's actually a life coach. She was here in Virginia, but she moved to Vegas. So she does all these calls online. She can do them via Skype or anything that you can. Zoom has those apps that you can see each other and stuff like that. So we're going to do live split screen. She's going to be in Vegas. I'm going to be here.
Awesome.
So look for that next week, and have a great rest of your day. It's going to be hot again.
Be hot. Yeah.
Today's actually the coolest day out of the week. So enjoy this weather, and I'll see you next week.
God bless.
Thank you. Bye-bye.